Okay, we did it. We had a baby. We're heading home from the hospital right now, bringing our total kid count to 2. Day 1, time to party. Day 1 update, we are on a walk. Just got home today, so unpacking things, getting settled in, getting the baby used to new surroundings. Mommy is at home resting, recovering, and healing. So I don't think I'm gonna get my 3-hour strongman training session today. Just taking any opportunity that I can to do something. So we are currently trying to walk. She desperately needs a walk. And if I get any other opportunity to do something else, today I will. Dinner's in the oven. I've got 10 minutes. I'm gonna do 10 push-ups, 5 pull-ups on the minute every minute for 10 minutes. That's 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, there you go, 10 minutes. I wasn't able to do all that every minute on the minute because it started taking me a full minute to do. So I got like 7 or 8 sets. Good enough. Check out this training music. Max hype. All right, day 2. We got about 2 hours of sleep last night. Mom got even less than that. So I'm doing okay now. See what today brings. A lot of downtime with the newborn, and I could sit here and scroll on my phone for the next 10 minutes or do something. So I'm gonna do some bodyweight lunges. I'm not just doing this for the camera. This is honestly something that I would do whether or not I was making this video. Did a little upper body yesterday, so I'll do a little lower body right now. Here we go. 6 minutes, 100 bodyweight lunges. I'm actually sweating pretty good. Let's see. Heart rate was at 130. And just like that, the gentle rocking of walking lunges. Put her to sleep.
I want it. I want my blue one.
What's your blue jacket?
Yeah.
You got my blue jacket, please?
I want my blue jacket, please.
Mama's at home feeding the baby. We are out for another walk at a blazing speed. Okay, got this nice hill. I'm doing squat jumps up 10 times, 10 sets. Let's go. So I know this looks like I'm neglecting my son. I'm working out when I should be spending time with him, but it took me less than 10 minutes. It was productive. And honestly, he's perfectly content up there playing with his own imagination, so he's good. All right, the whole family's asleep. It's about 2200, 10 p.m. and it's a perfect time for me to knock out my first weight training session since the baby's been home. It's day 2, the end of day 2. I'm gonna do some myo reps. Myo reps, I've made a video about this in the past. I'll link it if you wanna go check out a little more about it. But myo reps is where you do a large primer set. So you'll do a straight set of 15 to 20 reps. You'll rest a very short period of time, 20 to 30 seconds, and then you'll do, for example, 5 reps with the same weight. Rest the same amount of time, 20, 30 seconds, 5 reps. Rest 20, 30 seconds, 5 reps. And you do a certain number of back off sets. So today I did 15 reps, rested 30 seconds, and then 5 sets of 5. I made sure that those 30 seconds I was beginning my next set. I wasn't getting under the bar at 30 seconds, I was starting my next set. So really about 20, 25 seconds I get under the bar and get ready. Admittedly, this was pretty light. This was definitely not an RPE 7 or 8. I've done myo reps for squats with 365 pounds. But it was just what I needed. I did a set of squats, a myo set of squats, rested a few minutes, and then a myo set of Romanian deadlifts, or kind of these stiff leg deadlifts. And it felt awesome. So what's the point of all this? These workouts are so scaled back. It's such a fraction of what I normally do that it's probably not making that much of a dent. At least each single workout is not making that much of a difference. But I like to think about each of these small workouts as a contribution to a piggy bank. Sometimes it might be a penny, sometimes a dime, sometimes a quarter, sometimes a whole dollar bill. And whenever I get back to normal training, normal routine, I'm gonna cash that piggy bank in. And I would much rather have a full piggy bank than an empty one. Day 4 of life, day 3 since being home. And we're at the doctor's, back at the doctor's office. Just for a checkup, baby's healthy. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Day number 3, walk number 300. So the whole gang's here for this one. Wolf is right over here. Mommy's at home taking advantage of this quiet time. I've had no opportunities today to do any sort of exercise, but that's okay. I think the hardest part about all this is keeping everyone happy. I kind of feel like I'm juggling, but with that, I think the more I practice, the better I'm getting. I don't think I've mentioned it yet on this YouTube channel, but I have mentioned much on my Instagram. I've been running recently, and so I'm gonna go for a run. The time is 23:30, just before midnight. Time to go put these legs to work. The fun thing about recording running is you do twice as much running because you run away and you have to come back and get the camera. The great part about running at midnight on a Sunday evening, Monday morning, no distractions, no traffic, text messages, no phone calls, just the sound of my breath and my feet hitting the pavement. Just enough to get the shoulder reins firing. I'll call it a night. All right, so today is day 4 since we brought the baby home, and it has been the most challenging day by far. I'm not gonna go into details. I don't wanna get too personal. I wanna keep this video kind of training related, and I wanna keep some privacy in my home. But if you're watching this, waiting for your baby to get here, maybe your first baby is on the way, second baby, whatever the case. When times get hard, just remember that that's okay, that's normal, and it's expected. Everyone goes through this, so you're not alone in that. As I'm training late at night, I'm thinking to myself, why exactly am I doing this? Why am I so obsessed with exercising and working out? Why am I being so strict with keeping a routine? Why don't I just let it go for a few weeks or for a month or so? It's not that I'm this exercise fanatic and I just have to burn calories. While I do like exercising and I do want to take care of my health, that's not the main reason. I need to remain strong, and I don't just mean physically. I need to be stronger than my wife. I need to be stronger than my 3-year-old son. I need to be stronger than my new daughter. When times get tough, I need to be the rock that keeps everyone grounded and keeps us moving in the right direction. If I'm weak, the household would just be a bunch of blubbering crybabies. So I need to remain strong. And by doing these things, by going on a run at midnight, while everyone else is asleep, when I could be sleeping, I instead go work out. By doing this, I feel like I'm staying one step ahead of everything. And I feel like I am in charge, I am in control. I'm not just being pushed around by, life circumstances. I am stronger than this situation. And I think that it's empowering for me to do this, and this is why I continue to do it. I'm also doing it in solidarity with everyone else in the world who's going through tough times, or who has got a newborn baby, their second baby. They're too busy to work out and exercise, and they feel like they're overwhelmed. I never have time to exercise. I never have time to train. I'm right here doing it. I'm going through it myself. I am experiencing it, and I feel like this is going to better equip me to help others who are in this situation in the future. Day 4 is Monday, and on Monday I host a strongman class at Untamed Strength a few times a week actually, and I've missed the last couple strongman classes because I've been gone with the baby at the hospital. Thankfully, one of the members and a good friend of mine, Preston, DJ Anabolic, stepped up and he ran the classes, did an awesome job while I was gone. But I'm back now. I figured I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, hop in and do the class with everyone else, host the class as well as do the class and get my workout in so I don't have to do it tonight. So this was about 45-50 minutes of work. I just forgot to stop my stopwatch and it ran over to about an hour. But a lot of fun. Excited to train with some other people.
Let's go, Alan. Nice, Alan.
So before we had our son in 2019, I took a DEXA scan just to check my body fat percentage for a YouTube video. And when you get a DEXA scan done, they tell you how much muscle is in each limb, in both arms and your legs and your trunk, and it's listed in grams. Well, my right arm was bigger than my left arm. It's not surprising, I'm right-handed. I got another DEXA scan done a year later, a little over a year later, for another YouTube video, and my left arm now had the same amount of muscle, nearly the same amount of muscle as my right arm. And I was thinking about it for a long time, going, well, how did that happen? I didn't do anything different in my training. I didn't do any direct left arm work. And then it hit me. Doing these isometric baby holds for a whole entire year, progressive overload, by the way, made my arm bigger. My left arm is big as my right arm. All right, it's just after 10 p.m. Today has been a very busy day. My son's been asleep for a little while now. My wife and daughter, new baby, are just starting their first shift of the night. I had to run off to the gym for gym owner stuff. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna head home, check on them, see if they're okay, if they need help. And then hopefully at some point tonight, I'll get an opportunity to exercise my muscles and lift some weights. Having this little bit of equipment in the garage has been extremely helpful. This is just old equipment from Untamed Strength that's damaged, and so I brought it to my garage. I don't have to up and leave the house. I can just, come out in the garage and do a quick workout. So if you are anticipating your first child and you want to continue training, I would suggest looking for some equipment now. It does not have to be nice, fancy, or expensive. It can be dirty, rusty, old junk equipment. Anything will do. A great way to get a decent amount of work in throughout the day is just to do a set of exercises every hour throughout the day. So I've got my alarm set for 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. an alarm set every hour. So whenever my watch buzzes for that alarm, I'll drop and do 20 push-ups. So 20 push-ups every hour for 12 hours throughout the day is 240 total push-ups. It takes me like 20-30 seconds to do 20 push-ups. So it really doesn't take any time. I just make it happen, and it's a decent amount of work. This video has been more vlog style, where I just get the camera out and talk, but I do want to make a more formal video about my suggestions for training and nutrition if you are going to be a new parent soon, or just anyone who's pressed for time and does not have extra time to train. So I think I'm going to make that video. Stand by for that. It'll be much more in-depth and thoughtful than this one.